Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are building another apartment. Now, I think I talked about this one in like one of the other apartments that I did, how I said that like I covered up like the pipes, like yeah, they're pipes, right? The things the water drips out of in the game, those things. I cannot remember the word. I think it's pipes though. Could be really wrong though. So I talked about this one and how I covered it up, and so I was just like, okay, well, I can do this apartment now, and I did. So I had a lot of fun, but then also I wanted to add like a fancy like door out to the balcony, because I think the one that's normally there, I don't know, I just deleted it right away, is like a small glass door, I believe. I don't really remember. I don't really care about the door in a singular apartment in a, apartment. But I just wanted to get rid of it, and so I did. And then I put this, I think like fancy door from Discover University. Is that the name of the pack? I think so. It's 9 a.m. I'm allowed to not understand anything, but it's also not that big of an excuse because I do this at 4 p.m. when I typically record my voiceovers too. I just can't remember things ever. Also, I feel like I'm talking super fast. That may be because it's 9 a.m. I never record this early. Typically I record in the afternoon, typically after lunch, but I ate breakfast like 40 minutes ago. So definitely, it's very early in the morning for me. Well, it's not that early. I woke up at 6:30, but I'm just like I do not have the energy to do anything in the morning. I don't have energy to do anything ever. But like especially in the morning, I'm just like I don't want to do anything. Nothing. I'll just like sit on my bed or like do random stuff. This is typically when I'll study, but I don't really want to study. I don't know if I don't think I plan on studying this weekend. I may. We'll see. I need to, but I don't want to. But typically I'll study, but right now is the only free time I'm going to get this entire weekend is like a 3-hour chunk from 9 to 12 this morning. So I have 3 voiceovers to do, and we're going to get them done. They're not that hard. Voiceovers are not that hard. Definitely talking is, difficult. It was difficult for like a good 2 months for me, but then like you get used to it and you're talking all alone in your room to a computer screen. If you're ever worried about talking, practice talking in your room by yourself. Like, I've talked about this before. It's funky, especially when you're trying to talk to other people about what you do. Yes, I talk to myself for like, a good 4 hours a week. Yeah, because I do some of these multiple times. So I talk to myself for like a good portion of the day. It's really fun, and it's just what I do, and I enjoy it, so I'm going to keep going. But I got 2 kind of stories that I'm going to say. One's just like kind of a topic, and one of them's a story actually, because I was on a streak where I hadn't hurt myself like for a very long time. Like over like quarantine, I have not hurt myself that badly, and I'm very proud of this. But I didn't break anything. Well, technically, I didn't break any bones. But yesterday, I think it was yesterday. May have been the day before. I think it was the day before. Never mind. It's somewhere in the last 2 days. It was like evening, and I was going out to the hallway outside of my bedroom. I was walking out my bedroom to do something. I don't know. I think I was going to brush my teeth. Yeah, I think or take a shower, something like that. That was not important at all. I just felt like mentioning it. But I was walking outside, and I hit my toe on my door. Now, I do this all the time. It's just in the way, and sometimes I do not have the spatial awareness to understand that my toe is in the way of me pulling the door open. And like the door's not hard to open, so I'm not like violently opening the door, but I just sometimes hit my toe on the door, and so I just went on with like, yeah, okay, I hit my toe on the door, fine, that's all good, fun. And so then like 20 minutes later, I was like playing with my toe because it felt sticky, and I don't like sticky. That's definitely like a major fact about me. I hate anything sticky, and I will try and get it off immediately. But then I looked down at my toe, and it was covered in blood. So that's fun. So I had broke my toenail. Like, okay, so on the big toe, my toenail, I had cracked it about halfway down, and it's like hanging off. I can't take it off. Sorry if this is gross, but like I can't take it off because it's still kind of attached, but it was just like bleeding like quite a bit, and I didn't get it all over my sheets somehow. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's only in like a couple places, and we got that out. It's perfectly fine. But it was just like, well, that's fun, because it didn't even hurt. until we tried to clean it off. Because obviously, if you're gonna put running water onto a cut, like a area where it's like bleeding, especially one under your toenail. This is not my first toenail injury. I am very clumsy, if that was not, already, stated. But I do injure myself quite often, so it's definitely something that I've just gotten used to. Like, I've talked about this before. I can literally, like, sprain my ankle, and I'm just like, oh, well, there goes my ankle for, like, 20 minutes, and it's really fun. My body's just gotten used to me hurting myself. It's just, always fun times. So, that was a fun, I guess half an hour. It doesn't hurt anymore. It just looks really bad because I just got, like a crack down my nail, and then it's like red. It was purple, which I thought was bad for a minute, and then I realized that it was my sock, like the fuzz from the sock. I was like, oh, it wasn't as bad as I originally thought, because I thought it was turning purple, like bruising. Has not done that yet. We'll see. But I'm like, once it gets like above my toe, I have to cut it. But my toenails don't grow that fast, so we're gonna have a broken toenail until like mid-September probably. So that's, fun. Also, back to the apartment. I spent too long, like a good 6-7 minutes on these shelving units that you can see right here. And so, it was fun, but I did the entire apartment, and then I was like, you know what I want to spend 5 minutes on? Shelves. And so I did, and it was fun. I spent a good portion of time, which I guess sped up. It's not actually that long, but honestly I felt like I was doing those shelves forever, but I was still doing it because I liked that. I like building shelves, and I like, decorating them. It's relaxing, and you can just place a bunch of stuff. It's fun. In real life, that many stuff would get dusty so quickly, but this is a video game, and it's not that realistic. In that sort of sense. It's, obviously it's a video game. Things aren't gonna get, well, I guess you can get things dusty now with the bust the dust. Is that what it's called? I think. I really need to figure out the names of packs before I do voiceovers. That, that would be helpful. But am I gonna do it? Probably not. I can remember. It's in my head somewhere. Just, I cannot pull it out for a voiceover. But with the bust the dust thing, it can get dusty. But, the shelves aren't gonna get dusty. And it doesn't actually look dusty, so it doesn't, well, I guess look dusty. There's dust bunnies on the floor, but that's besides the point. I don't even have that pack, so it's not that big of a deal. But I feel like that'd be so annoying. But we're getting to the end of the video. I didn't even talk about the other topic that I was going to talk about, but that's okay. We've got more topics for other videos. But we're getting to the end of the video, so it's almost screenshots time. So I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!